why is my truck? Let me get this. Maybe a little higher up. I think like that's better. Alright, let me see. Alright guys, I'll be right back. Hold on. Alright guys, I'm back. Alright. I know you guys are laughing by that sound I did. That was a classic scary sound. I don't know. It's funny though, by the way. Hello everybody, my name is Loyalty Gamer Joe. Welcome back to my video on YouTube, guys. How you guys doing today, guys? I already got the tripod a little bit more higher because it was like lower. So now you can probably see better. What today is? Monday. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's Monday. Oh, I can see my reflection. It's kind of creepy. But yeah. Today, guys, how you guys doing? Hello. Today, guys, we got some scary video, but it's not the same guy. It's another skeleton. I don't know what's wrong with the skeleton people, bro. But today, guys, got my coffee. Different cup, by the way. Coffee mug. Whatever it's called. It's the same shit. Cup, mug. Okay. Just want to make sure. But yeah, today, guys, how you guys doing? Good morning. I know some of you are at school right now. Watching me. But today, guys, I got some videos for you guys. And whoever is at school, I have some videos for you too. Yeah, I know you guys are watching me all over the internet. I know you guys are watching me at school computer, on school laptop. You probably guys seeing me on the school bus right now going to school. Some of you might be some of you looking at me, you know, watching my videos at work. You don't know, or an appointment. So today, guys, I got that for you guys. I got some videos for you guys so you guys can see. So let's get into the video, guys. Make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and also turn the bell, guys. And look at that, how cool that fucking background is. Just a lake right there, a mountain. But yeah, today, guys, you show the temperature of the time. But today, guys, let's get into the video, guys. Let's go.
6 a.m. and Kenzie started hearing strange noises coming from outside her bedroom door. Kenzie was home alone and had been drifting off to sleep when she suddenly heard the sounds. It sounded like
This motherfucker's fucking hot again, bruh.
Someone was shuffling about outside her bedroom, but Kenzie knew there was no way anyone could have gotten into the house. The doors were locked and the windows were shut. Creeped out, she slowly got out of bed and checked the house for intruders. As expected, there didn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary. Kenzie told herself she'd been imagining things and got back into bed. Just a moment later, she heard the sounds again. As a believer in the paranormal, Kenzie decided to grab her phone and start recording, just in case. What she got on camera left her completely terrified.
This is the creepiest video I've ever made.
The arrow?
And it only gets worse after I enhanced it.
Extra confidence from a Greenprint plan. Extra attention from our people. Extra is our ordinary allegiance.
Extra. Is that a game? What is that? I don't know what that is. I can't see shit. That looked like a shoulder and a neck.
Silhouetted in the dark hallway, something like a tall figure can be seen. Kenzie does not dare to switch on the light. Something about the figure scares her so much that she can hardly move. She knows it can't be an intruder because she had searched the house just moments before, which leaves her with only one explanation, that this is something paranormal. However, she has no idea why a ghost would have been lurking outside her bedroom in the middle of the night. So, what do you think Kenzie caught on camera? A ghost or something else? Let me know.
That's something sinister. A thing, yeah.
Adventure Guy Matt is a YouTube channel dedicated to exploration. Matt enjoys nothing better than walking through dark, creepy forests and investigating abandoned locations. He often hopes he'll catch something paranormal on camera, but the most compelling evidence he posted on his YouTube channel wasn't captured in a dark forest or an abandoned building. It was recorded by a security camera in the back of a closed...
Sorry guys, it says I was looking at something else. Just, I don't know. This is, a man get alive,
discount store. Matt's wife, Katrina, works at the store and claims to have experienced some very mysterious activity there. According to her, doors would open and close on their own, objects would be thrown from one end of the room to another, and voices could be heard even when the store was completely empty. But nothing had ever been caught on camera until one night, long after Katrina had locked up and gone home, and what the security camera recorded left Matt and Katrina spooked.
Damn, the sound effects and shit. God damn. Why is my fucking lamp on? A lamp. Get over here. Facing the other way.
Something pale and almost see-through was recorded by the security camera. It seems to appear from nowhere and then moves from one side of the room to the other before fading out of sight. Creepiest of all, it looks like it moves through the solid table. Katrina showed the footage to Matt, convinced that she had finally caught evidence that the store is haunted by a ghost. With all the creepy activity Katrina claims to have seen, Matt immediately believed her. But that's not all. Matt also says that Humansville, where the store is located, is known for its dark history, from the Battle of Humansville in 1862 to an unsolved cold case in which two people tragically passed away in 1976. Matt, Katrina, and other locals can't help but wonder if the town is haunted. And if you thought that was creepy, take a look at this next clip.
17.
Chambéry Metro Station was opened in 1919 and served as one of Madrid's first ever underground railway stations. It became a very popular transport line and even served as a shelter during the Spanish Civil War. However, as time went on, Chambéry became more and more outdated. Finally, in 1966, it was closed and abandoned, but the rails were not moved and the trains were not rerouted. So, passengers on Madrid's metro would see flashes of the old station as their trains sped past. Because of the mystery of the abandoned station, rumours started to spread about it being haunted by ghosts. Passengers would often start recording on their phones as they sped past the old station, hoping to capture one of these spirits on camera. And a social media user named Philo2721972 hopped on a train back in May 2026 and hit record as he left the station before Chambéry. As the train was passing the old station, he caught something creepy on camera.
But there's no face in the camera, damn it. It's a regular person.
seen on the platform of the abandoned metro station. Philo says it looks like a woman with long dark hair standing motionless as the train speeds past. Philo also mentions that although parts of Chambéry Station are open to the public as a museum, the part of the platform where the figure was captured is strictly off limits. So there would be no reason for anyone to be standing there. Philo believes he caught one of the ghosts who is believed to haunt the station on camera. But what do you think? Drop a comment and let me know.
Wyman gives me the best shine and the best reflections.
Your kitchen says a lot about you.
An hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But at Zaxby's, he's dunking all over these
Fuck eating your food, bro. What made me hungry again? 16.
Sometimes, CCTV cameras capture strange and mysterious footage that are hard to explain. Reddit user Phantom881999 recently shared a piece of footage that was recorded by the security camera outside their father's workplace. The footage was captured late at night, long after the OP's father and all his co-workers had gone home. The area surrounding the building should have been quiet and empty, but just before midnight, something or someone was caught on the CCTV camera.
What is that? Okay, that's kind of creepy.
The CCTV footage shows what appears to be two distorted figures walking past. It's dark, and the camera isn't the best quality, but an ordinary camera glitch doesn't seem enough to explain what's going on here. According to viewers, one figure seems to be walking upright. The second figure looks as if it's hunched over, ambling about on all fours. Some viewers suggested that these distorted figures could be nothing more than a person walking a large dog, but I've never seen a dog that moves like that. Most viewers were freaked out by this mysterious footage and were unable to offer a logical explanation for what they were seeing. Several commenters think that the CCTV captured a pair of ghosts or demons, but that's not the only example of creepy CCTV footage I want to show you. This next one might be even more strange.
That one look like Skinwalker, bro. That's no dog.
A homeowner living deep in the Appalachian Mountains claims their CCTV camera recorded a ghost wandering through their property in the middle of the night. The homeowner bought their house several years ago. It's a long way from the nearest town, with many acres of forest surrounding it. Their closest neighbor
This
lives
is fucking Skinwalker sighting, bruh.
several miles
Why
away.
would you live around forest, bruh? You know damn well.
And even the nearest road is
Bigfoot, you don't know Wendigo, Skinwalker, bruh, Rake.
nowhere near their house. Some might think this sounds like a lonely place to live, but for the homeowner, it was perfect. They wanted to be far from the noise and commotion of modern life, and to spend their time surrounded
Yeah.
by nature. There's just one problem. The homeowner thinks the property is haunted. They claim to often see strange figures lurking in the shadows at night. So, to catch proof, they installed some security cameras around the house, and it wasn't long before one of the cameras caught this.
That's sound effects, bruh. But it's a good thing there's no face camera.
Something pale can be seen moving across the property. It looks as if it appears out of nowhere. Then it triggers a motion detecting light. before it fades from view again. Since the property is so remote, it is hard to explain how and why someone would be wandering around outside the house in the middle of the night. The homeowner believes this is one of the ghosts that supposedly haunts his home. The Appalachian Mountains are said to be one of the most haunted and mysterious regions in North America, so the homeowner is far from being the only person claiming to have ever seen a ghost there. But what do you think about this strange figure? Leave a comment below. A family from the United States recently moved into a new home. Everything seemed good until one day they noticed someone or something peeking out of the bushes that bordered the neighbor's yard. The father of the family quickly went outside to check who or what it was, but by the time he got there, the bushes were empty. But that wasn't the end of it. The face in the bushes kept appearing. Day or night, it would stare up at their house and watch the family. The father eventually spoke to his neighbours about it, wondering if they were playing a trick, but they had no idea what he was talking about. Not knowing what else to do, and unable to cut down the bushes since they belonged to the neighbours, the family decided to build a fence around their yard, and that's when this happened.
Look, dude, she couldn't find her way over there, so now she's over here. She's back in there trying to find a way from the property. You see her? Look at that face. Oh my god. It's right there staring at me.
Yeah, that's why you need to put a bush in.
Dude, how fucking scary is that shit? Oh my god, dude. What the f? She's crawling through all this shit, bro.
I'm assuming he's putting a fence. That's a good thing. Being watched by my motherfuckers, bro.
The father was building the fence when he suddenly spotted movement in the bushes. Then he saw the face peeking out at him. Horrified, he tried calling out, but the face did not respond. He then went inside and called the police. But by the time they got there, the face had gone. The father tried speaking to the neighbours again and was creeped out when they told him an old woman used to live in his house. She had been strange and wasn't friendly with anyone in the neighbourhood. She passed away alone inside that very house. Now the family can't help but wonder if the face in the bushes might have been the ghost of the old lady watching them from beyond the grave.
Say hello to butterfly shrimp, now on Faves for only $5.
Show us a butterfly.
Bauer, Pittsburgh, and U.S. General are showing up in homes and garages across America. It's because there is...
Show us a fairy.
Maria Rodriguez attends a school that is said to be extremely haunted. Students at Maria's school tell stories of a girl who tragically passed away inside one of the female bathrooms.
God damn,
Although this happened
boy.
many years ago, her ghost supposedly still haunts the bathroom to this day. Because of this, Maria and many other girls at the school are scared of using that bathroom alone.
Oh, please don't be a fucking face in the camera on this goddamn.
But one day, Maria was in class and couldn't wait any longer. She asked her teacher, then hurried to the bathroom. As most students were in class at the time, it was completely empty. However, just as Maria was finishing up and preparing to leave, she heard a creepy noise coming from near the bathroom door. She hid inside one of the shower cubicles and started recording. Seconds later, she caught this on camera.
I don't like this, boy. I don't like this. Oh, what the fuck was that? I think I seen this.
Almost like a head with long dark hair can be seen peeking around the corner. Maria freaks out when she sees it and retreats back into the shower cubicle where she's hiding. She waited there for several minutes. She was terrified that the ghost of the girl who had passed away inside that very bathroom was there with her. But fearing that she would be in trouble with the teacher if she waited much longer, she eventually gathered up the courage to step outside the cubicle again. To her surprise, the girl had gone and the bathroom was completely empty again. Maria hurried back to class, shaking with fright. Since that day, Maria has been back to that bathroom to see if she could see the ghost again, but so far, she hasn't seen anything out of the ordinary. So, did she really see a ghost that day, or is there a more logical explanation
She's in the
for
mirror,
this creepy footage? Let me know down below.
Well,
Galerías Laguna is a shopping mall in Torreon, Mexico. It should be a place where people can go to shop, eat, and relax, but it is said to be haunted by several ghosts. One of these ghosts is a small girl who supposedly passed away in the mall not too long ago. Employees who stay late long after the mall has closed to customers say they have seen the ghost girl running around at night. A group of construction workers were recently hired to install some steel girders in the ceiling of the mall overnight. However, while they were working, they saw something that left them all creeped out. Like a small child can be seen running through the empty mall. The construction workers call out to her, but she doesn't respond. Having already heard the stories about a ghost girl in the mall, they immediately assume that this must be her. Stranger still, the girl appears to run behind a pillar and does not reappear. Off camera, the construction workers went to check behind the pillar for her, but there was no one there. Creepy.
11.
Daisy Andrade woke up in the middle of the night to check on her son. Daisy lives in Hawaii with her husband and their 3 children. Their home is, according to Daisy, in the middle of nowhere. Because they live so far from the nearest town, their home is usually quiet and peaceful, and they rarely see other people near their property. However, when Daisy woke up that night to check on her son, she heard something that made her think there was someone outside. A baby monitor in the bedroom recorded everything.
Bro, I seen this one too, guys. Yeah, I seen this one. You know what? This is the bitch. I also saw this one too. The guy recording the screen, the TV, and there was like something behind him. Skip the shit.
Lived there before. Locals have stories about the land. This is what he captured.
Yo, I just walked off the porch and I came out here to check on the chickens.
Okay, this is a new video. I never seen this one, and this is a new guy. So let's see.
I just heard. First off,
The fuck was
I
that
heard my
tongue,
name.
bro? You saw what he did?
Second off,
He took his tongue out.
first off,
He's like
I heard my
trying to
name.
be weird. The-
Second off, it sounded like somebody was saying help me. Hold on.
Bro, don't respond, bro. Don't respond. You hear somebody say that? Don't. That's a mimic, bro. You don't know it's skinwalker, bro. Are you outside or are you in the house? It's a kid.
Can be heard quietly calling out through the darkness. The words, "Help me," can clearly be heard. But it gets creepier because seconds later, Harry hears the voice saying his name.
2 years ago, John almost didn't sign his son up for baseball. That's what the weight of debt can do.
Goddamn.
After that, Harry stopped recording and went inside to get a flashlight. He looked around the surrounding area, but couldn't find anyone that might have been calling out to him.
I'm assuming he's outside in the middle of the night. What the fuck, bro? This
Now,
guy got
Harry
balls.
says he's skeptical of ghosts and the paranormal. He thinks that someone might have snuck onto his land and started messing with him. Apparently, this kind of thing isn't uncommon. He explains why in this next recording.
So I'm not the only one to have had
this experience. Other people have had these experiences. You could just talk to the local people here in Dinsmore. They've had the same experiences out here. In fact, it's so bad. Police officers will draw straws or argue about who has to come down here when something happens. Cops will be out here all the time, but they would not come on the property. They will only meet you at the end of the property. That's how scary it is out here. Check to make sure it's locked. Door's locked. This is the trailer I was worried about. See that, bro? Look, I'm telling you, bro. Okay, we just got a peek here. Oh, what the? There's walking around with this one. Hello? Pressure, bro. Hello?
The door to the trailer is ajar, and something whips out of sight as soon as Harry approaches. As if that wasn't scary enough, the door then slams shut. Unsettled, Harry opens the trailer door and hears someone or something moving around inside. However, when he steps inside and looks around, there's no one there. The place looks abandoned, with trash on the floor and no sign that anyone has been inside. Harry struggles to understand what's going on. At first, he thought it was just troublemakers that had trespassed on his property, but now he's not so sure. He can't help asking himself, what if the land is haunted? What if the voice that was calling out to him and the thing in the trailer was a ghost?
8.
Security cameras often inadvertently record some strange and mysterious events. Sometimes there are perfectly logical explanations, and other times not so much. Yeye Rodriguez recently uploaded a disturbing piece of footage that was captured by security cameras outside her house. Yeye doesn't normally come across any trouble in her neighborhood, but a series of creepy events led her to installing a camera outside her home. It all started a few weeks ago when she would wake up in the morning to find strange writing scrawled on the concrete on her driveway. Yeye had no idea what any of it said, but it didn't seem like something local kids would write. At first, she brushed it off, but then she started being woken up by eerie noises in the middle of the night, and whenever she looked outside, there was no one there. She installed the security cameras, hoping they would put her mind at ease, but what they recorded one night only made her more unsettled.
She have a bat, what the fuck?
By the security cameras, staggering up Yeye Street in the middle of the night. Yeye did not recognize her, but she could see from the footage that the woman was wearing white and was carrying some kind of long stick. Strangely, the woman did not appear to be wearing shoes. It was very clear to Yeye that this woman did not belong in Yeye's neighborhood. She watched the security camera footage in horror as the woman appeared to tap and drag the stick on the ground. Then she walked off, phasing in and out of sight until she eventually vanishes into the darkness. Yeye admits that the woman might have vanished due to the poor camera quality, but that wasn't the part that disturbed her most. It was what was left behind after the woman disappeared. When Yeye went outside, she discovered a cross scratched into the concrete. Freaked out, Yeye immediately started to speculate that what she caught on her security cameras was a witch. Since sharing the recordings on social media, viewers have advised Yi Yi to have her property cleansed to dispel any evil curses that might have been placed on her home. Yi Yi claims to have done this, but she still can't forget the image of that mysterious woman wandering around in the middle of the night.
At Strayer, you can earn your degree affordably with access to up to 10 no-cost gen ed courses.
Did you know about 1 in 3 people with plaque psoriasis may also develop psoriatic arthritis?
I'm gonna burn her ass. I'm gonna burn that lady, man. I kill like
A man living in a quiet neighbourhood has recently been woken up in the middle of the night by strange noises coming from outside. He describes the noises as sounding like something a large animal would make. But
God damn,
there are no large animals living in the area
somebody
surrounding.
must have burping diarrhea style. Maybe they ate that burrito, that Taco Bell from. I ate that lettuce and the Taco Bell.
His house one night. After being jolted awake by the creepy noises, the man grabbed his phone and went outside to investigate. He looked around in the dark for a few moments, and then he saw something in a nearby tree that sent a chill down his spine. This is what he caught on camera.
Why does it turn red?
Something can be seen in the tree. Although it's dark, what appears to be a pair of glowing red eyes can be seen peeking out through the gloom. As if that wasn't scary enough, the eyes seem to move around as if something was watching the man. Whatever it is hidden in the high branches of the tree, so nothing apart from those 2 glowing red spots can be seen. The man recorded for only a few seconds before he got too creeped out and hurried back inside. After making it back into the house and locking the door, the man began to question what exactly he had seen. He thought he might have encountered some kind of animal, which would explain why he kept hearing strange noises in the night. But since posting the recording to his social media, he has received dozens of comments speculating that what he saw could actually have been the Mothman. The Mothman is a cryptid famous in North America that is known to have glowing red eyes. So, did the man catch the Mothman on camera that night? Or could there be a different explanation for these mysterious glowing red spots? Let me know.
Oh, Dad, I forgot to show you this video, did I mean, it's not bad. The battery's still good, so we can make it to the weigh-in.
In September 2025, a group of young women took a trip to Mexico together. Social media user Stinky Keeney and her 2 close friends had been planning their vacation for months and were looking forward to making memories and enjoying some time together. As soon as they got to the airport, the girls decided to take as many photos as they could, so they would have plenty to look back on. Throughout the trip, they snapped hundreds of pictures, but not all of them preserved happy memories. When Stinky Keeney was going through her camera roll, she saw something in one of her photos that made her heart sink with fear. The photo was taken inside her hotel room. It showed her and her friends smiling happily, but there was something behind them, something they had no idea was there until much later. Directly
Okay,
behind.
I seen this one too. Yeah, I seen that Nusa fight too. I don't know why you're repeating that shit. Look at this shit. I seen this fucking thing, bro. That is disgusting. That is just creepy, bro. Her eyes like dandelion. The first time in seasons. I like it a lot. This is not trying not to laugh. This is trying not to get scared challenge. The fuck? Did I make myself laugh?
Paranormal activity are captured by accident. According to Queen Lock 1989, She has witnessed many strange occurrences inside her home, including seeing mysterious lights and witnessing doors opening and closing by themselves. This makes her think her home could be haunted by a ghost, but she's never been able to catch evidence on camera until now. Queen Lock was live streaming late one night when her camera recorded something unsettling behind her. This is what she and her live stream viewers saw.
Will you ever move back to Ohio? Hell no.
Ohio? Ohio?
You know, that's funny because my family asked me to move back when I got out of the military, right?
That was like...
Hold up! God.
An unexplained light appears behind Queen Lock, who immediately notices it and stops mid-sentence. The light obviously scares her, and her viewers quickly see it too and start flooding the chat with concerned messages. Since the clip was taken from a live stream, whatever this light was, it was seen by a live audience, meaning that it's unlikely to be fake. When it comes to paranormal sightings, strange lights are often associated with ghosts and spirits. The most famous cases are spirit orbs, but witnesses also report seeing light that appears to move around as if controlled by something invisible. But if you thought that wasn't spooky enough, check out this next clip.
Watch me throw this car sideways through the corner. Just gotta not hit anyone. Ha ha ha. Quick, get out. Target the criminals and take them out while you...
You already hit somebody, bruh. What the fuck are you saying? That look like GTA, bro. It's on
Martin Castle is said to be one of
It's on Playhub too.
the most haunted buildings in the UK. The castle was built in 1830, and although it was once open to the public, it's now closed for renovations. According to construction workers, the upper floors of the castle are so dangerous, no one is allowed to go up there. While visiting the park surrounding the castle, Ghost Hunter Haunted Foodie saw something that she says is evidence of paranormal activity. Creeped out, she grabs her phone and hit record.
Dude, that thing humongous. God damn. That thing ginormous. Is that a fucking face? Oh, there's multiple ghosts in that shit.
Through one of the windows on the second floor, a figure appears to be walking around.
It's a woman too.
What makes this video so creepy is that no one should have been inside the castle at the time this video was recorded. The castle has been closed for several months for renovations. This has led Haunted Foodie to speculate that she could have caught a ghost on camera, since the figure seemed to be dressed in black. Haunted Foodie thinks it might be the ghost of a woman in mourning clothes, or even one of the maids who used to work in the castle. Spooky. A couple in South America claim to have been seeing dark figures lurking in the shadows of their home. They also claim to have heard strange noises at night, so they decided to install security cameras around their house. They hoped that the strange noises and the dark figures were just their imagination, but one night, one of the security cameras detected movement in an empty room and captured this. Something dark can be seen in the kitchen. At first, it's hard to see, and the couple might not even have noticed it if they hadn't been looking for it. But when the footage is brightened, what appears to be the shadowy silhouette of someone or something comes into view. Creeped out, the couple shared the footage online, hoping that someone might be able to offer a rational explanation. Most viewers speculate that the CCTV camera captured one of the shadow people the couple claim to have been seeing in their home. But what do you think? Let me know. Late one night, a family was relaxing on their porch. It was a peaceful moment, but then something caught their attention. A dark shadow crossed in front of their house. They had no idea how to explain what they'd seen, so they checked their security camera footage to see if it had picked up the shadow in more detail. What they saw in the footage wasn't just a shadow, but something none of them could have expected. Instead of a mysterious shadow, the security camera captured what looks like a man wearing old-fashioned clothing. Viewers say the man appears to be dressed in 1920s fashion. This wouldn't usually be anything to feel creeped out over, but there is something strange about the man. He looks almost see-through, as if he isn't quite solid. As he slowly makes his way past the cars behind him, they seem to show up through the places where his body should be. What's even more confusing is that the family claim that the man looked like nothing more than a dark shadow when they saw him on the street, yet their camera showed something completely different. Horrified, the family immediately started to wonder if they had inadvertently caught a ghost, or maybe even a time traveller on camera. But what's your verdict on this clip? Ghost? Time traveller? Or something else?
Chick's not just a razor.
Santa Paula, Mexico in Jalisco, Mexico is famous in South America for being one of the most haunted locations on the whole continent. Legends tell of vampires, the ghosts of children, and even a spectral monk who haunts the graves. It is said that the monk himself is buried in the cemetery, but no one knows for sure where or who he was. When he was alive. However, visitors to the cemetery often report seeing the monk wandering around. Back in the 1990s, a couple with a passion for haunted places decided to take some wedding photos in front of a famous mausoleum in the cemetery. Although they didn't know at the time, they now think they accidentally caught some of the clearest footage of the ghost monk ever recorded. As the couple stands on the steps of the mausoleum, a figure appears below them. The figure is dressed in black and appears to be wearing a long cloak with a hood, very much like something a monk would wear. What scared the couple most about the appearance of the figure was that it seemed to come out of nowhere. There was nowhere that a person could have hidden under the stairs, meaning that the figure must have passed through solid concrete. This led them to believe that they had captured the spectral monk from the legends on camera. But what do you think? Is this a ghost? Let me know down below. If you
Coffee black. Well guys, we made it in the video. I hope you enjoyed. With that mean, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Also turn on the bell guys, you know, miss a video like this. And I'll see you guys in the next video guys. Bye bye guys. Peace out and enjoy the video. Bye bye guys. Love you guys.